From being helmed as the best player in the world to his down-to-earth and chill personality, here's why people love Kawhi Leonard. And first is probably the main reason people love him so much.
Two for Kawhi. And he comes away with a steal. The gift of grab, elevates and punch.
Did you know that Kawhi Leonard is the best player in the world, period? Though people call him the best player in the finals because Kevin Durant was injured, he's not. Greatness can only be found in the playoffs. This was where Kawhi Leonard proved how amazing he was.
Randall drives, blocked by Leonard, and picked up by Jackson.
The criteria for being the best player in the world are simple. You must be able to score when it matters the most, stop some amazing other players from scoring, and finally, elevate your team to a rare postseason height. It can't be that hard, right? Well, it's harder than you might think, but not for Leonard.
No one in front of him. Leonard.
Great players need the right circumstances to demonstrate their transcendence. And to many people, Leonard hasn't been doing that. I guess when you've been off for a while, people start to forget about you. But honestly, this guy doesn't deserve that sort of status. He might have been left out of the best player conversation, but he came back and started carrying his team. He took the Toronto Raptors on a surprising run all the way to the finals, and that was while having a bad leg. I mean, damn, that's crazy.
Leonard looking to weave his way. He does. Beautiful.
This was the opportunity he needed to prove he was the best, and it definitely paid off. Leonard has showcased how amazing he truly is, and that's why people love him. But that's not all he brings to the table, as much as people love him for various other reasons. Leonard's most differentiating factor is that he's relatively alone. And no, we don't mean in his personal life, we mean on the court.
Ray Jordan didn't even jump, and Spates thought about it and said, nah, I'm getting out of the way. There's nothing I can do there.
In a super friends league where one star is not considered enough to get every single job done, Leonard is still backpacking with the entire Raptors squad. He rose to the occasion, scored 45 points in the opening game, and even dealt LeBron James like 7 35-point games overall. He even eliminated Philadelphia with an instant legendary buzzer beater during their 7th game. Damn, he really knows how to show off.
Simmons, is this the dagger?
And it also doesn't end there, as he reversed a 0-2 conference finals deficit against the Bucks. Leonard began guarding Giannis Antetokounmpo and even handcuffed the two-time MVP. He was absolutely insane in those games, which was a reminder that he is a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year.
Continually come to him. Lowry picked up his 5th foul. Giannis not able to hit. Giannis with the rebound.
I mean, come on, man. How could you forget such a player? He's just that amazing, isn't he? It's another reason why people love him so much. He can basically do anything. Leonard does all of this on his own, proving how great he is. But speaking of being alone, Leonard has some amazing isolation plays. In fact, he's probably one of the best in the league right now. Maybe even better than the genius James Harden. Yeah, we're going there.
Away, and here comes Harden. 1-point Golden State lead. Harden against the backpedaling Iguodala. He got it! He got it!
He's that good. Harden's plays put him in the best player conversation with ease. But honestly, we think that Leonard has made much more consequential plays. And that's in these playoffs alone, compared to Harden's entire career. It's a shame that before his most recent team swap, Leonard didn't get to show off his full offensive talent. The San Antonio Spurs limited him, and before we knew it, he started to be forgotten. We all know that too well, don't we? But Leonard has everything, and now that he has unconditional freedom, guys, he is killing dudes in isolation. He's pounding and rocking the basketball just like Harden did before, blowing back all of the past defenders and even hitting step backs. Just ask Brook Lopez.
In the 2019 postseason is on the Raptors and it's...
I guess when you're one of the best, you're going to be compared to so many others. And that's why Stephen Curry and Leonard are always compared.
Up ahead. Curry lines it up. Curry on target.
Curry is an absolute magician when it comes to basketball, an all-time great player, but sadly, he's not up for top dog status due to his physical limitations. But when compared to Leonard, it's a completely different story. It's why people love Leonard so much. He's just better. Curry's a player who relies on picks to score, but then Leonard goes and gets buckets. Curry keeps missing dunks, and Leonard has posters. Curry forgets to guard the opponent's best player, but Leonard always does. Leonard's just that good. He continues to be one of the best players.
And now guarding Steph Curry comes up with the steal.
Pickpockets him. Leonard!
And when you're that good, people are gonna love you. People are also gonna compare you to the big guns. The next giant Leonard keeps facing is, of course, LeBron James.
3 seconds to go. Throws up the floater. Golf glass! Good night, Cleveland!
Look, it's the guy from Fortnite. Yeah, that guy. LeBron James is easily hailed as one of the best, if not the basketball players mean all time. I mean, this guy is a mega celebrity. He's in the news all the time. He's in movies. He was in Fortnite, for God's sake. There's no bigger than that in the modern day, right? But the thing is, this is why people don't exactly like James. He lives on social media and is constantly on Twitter and Instagram. He's in your face so much that you get sick of him.
Gets it to LeBron for 3 for the win. Yes! LeBron James!
But when you look at Leonard, it's a completely different story. The guy's barely on social media. I mean, he's tweeted about 4 times in his life. That just shows how much he doesn't care. It's probably why people love him so much. He's just so down to earth. He doesn't care about all the fame and fortune that you get from social media. This guy just wants to play ball and get on with it.
8 on the shot clock. Kawhi. Oh, mama! Kawhi!
James has said that he's the best player in the world, whereas Leonard said that he only wants to be on the best team. James has an insane $1 billion deal of a lifetime with Nike. Leonard endorses the best-selling New Balance for seniors. LeBron James has his own show on HBO, and Leonard sits on the sidelines like a normal person. Now, don't get us wrong, we love LeBron James, but all of the stuff we've described shows people love Leonard so much. He's down to earth, he's a fantastic man, a fantastic player, but keeps everything on the down low. People love Leonard because he's as normal as you can get for an NBA star.
Vinny Smith trying to smother Kawhi. The step back jumper. Oh, mama!
He's down to earth and just chills out. Even when he's that famous, he manages to stay relatable, doesn't he? Leonard might live in style, but he loves people and a normal life. And that leads to our final point. His personality is so welcoming. Off the court, he just seems like a normal guy. I mean, we don't even know that much about his normal life. This guy is everything. He's got the money, the fame, a huge house, a loving family, but he's just a normal guy. None of the fame and fortune have gotten to him, and it's awesome to see.
Hands with Beverly guarding him. Look at that handle, but stripped by Leonard. Leonard drives inside, back to Zubac.
When comparing James to Leonard, it's quite suffocating. The effect that someone like LeBron James has on his team is quite awful at times. Some premier players have even said that they are reluctant to be around James due to his considerable shadow. Not so much with Leonard, as he basically has none. Others love to play with him. He has a small shadow, brand, and even image. It's all enough to keep his career going, but people love how down to earth he really is. I mean, come on. Who do you like to be around more for a lengthy amount of time? LeBron James or Kawhi Leonard? We'd pick Leonard every day of the week. He just seems like a good guy, doesn't he? It's no surprise people love this man so much. So from him getting helmed as the best player in the world to his down-to-earth and chill personality, those are reasons why people love Kawhi Leonard.